to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. So, in the repeatable image that you are able to see, right? You got Khalees. I guess she was away on vacation or what have you. And she obviously has her hair braided, right? Looking great. And you see these two Asian women who decide to just randomly come up and to start touching her hair. And they're speaking in their language and they're just in awe and shock and they're just touching, looking at the texture and all this other type of stuff. And my main thing is to a lot of black women, right? We tend to go over a lot of things and people say a lot of things, right? My thing is if you have the women of the culture treating black women like this as some type of oddity, some type of object or what have you, how do you think the men would in a sense treat you? And the only reason I bring that up is due to the fact that you have women out here that say that they are loved by the world, right? Men all over basically want them, love them, and want to marry them. The way that I look at this is the fact that this is 100% disrespect. This is not valuing a black woman. This is not respecting the fact that there should be space and parameters. It's the fact that you have people out here that obviously look at you as something that you're not. And they obviously feel as though, still in some type of sense, way, fashion, or form, that you are some sort of property. And because you are some sort of property, they have the right to just come up and touch you, right? They're just treating this black woman as if she's some random animal at a petting zoo, when this is clear cut a human being. And you saw her directly in the video do the exact same thing, back to the woman, and she didn't really have a problem. So that, in a sense, backfired, right? Because I feel that she did it back to her to, in a sense, let her know, like, hey, you see what you're doing to me? Let me do this to you. I bet you won't sit up there and like it. And she didn't care. She didn't mind it at all. And she was still playing with her hair. The friend that she had with her that was filming the whole interaction taking place, she was like, "Hey, just let it be what it's, what it's gonna be, whatnot, or whatever." Because I'm guessing that clear cut, obviously, this was in a different country. Because I'm pretty sure if this took place in the United States, the reaction would be different, or at least it should be different. Because I've shown quite a few videos over time where this has happened to black women in public. And I've stated time and time again that this is something that should not be happening at all because people should be keeping their hands directly to themselves. And then you end up having, random individuals that decide to state some nonsensical stuff like this. Some people have never seen a black person. The two ladies were probably very amazed and were admiring her braids. Why be so angry about that? I get it. Not everyone likes to be touched, but they were not being rude about it at all. Just innocently curious. They liked her hair. Now, this is obviously coming from somebody who is more than likely Caucasian or other, because anybody that is black American, whatever you want to, whatever label you want to use, we're going to have a problem with it. We're going to have a problem. Like I said before, it's amazing to me that whenever black people have an issue with what it is that somebody is doing within that black person's personal space or to their bodies, magically you got individuals that give justification as to why it is that those people can do it, and why it is that you should not even be mad about it, or you shouldn't have any type of it. Like I said before, this is that type of mentality. And I want people to understand is that this justification only happens to black people. This doesn't happen to any other group on this planet. This always happens to black people. It's like the moment of time somebody want to touch your fro, right? Because oh, it's so curly. Look at the texture. How does it stand like this? How does it feel like this? Like, oh, this is so nice. Can I touch it? Oh, let me just. They'll say can they touch it, but their hands are already deep, deep down in the fro. They'll say that your braids are nice, and then they already got like all their fingers like wrapped around and playing in your hair. Like, it's the craziest thing. And to literally see people justifying this and then want to turn around and try to make the victim feel bad and then try to make it seem like they're a criminal for having an issue with it. Like I said, it's the lengths that y'all literally go to try to dehumanize black people is crazy. It's the most craziest thing. The amount of justifications that take place on an everyday basis by other people who are not black is 1000% crazy. 1000% crazy. Y'all, the type of mentality that y'all have about this and the justifications that y'all give, y'all the reasons that we had human zoos at one point in time in the United States. Y'all the main reason. And it's like y'all don't even see how stupid and ignorant you are, but yet here we are. Here we are. Like I said before, for the black women out there, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all just better be careful when y'all travel, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a frequent, consistent thing. Whenever y'all go out and you got your hair basically done and you're looking nice and everything like that, people just want to come up and they want to start touching your hair, or maybe they want to touch your skin because it's all one color and it just looks great in the sun, and they just want to touch you and feel the energy and all this other. Like I said, y'all got to stop letting people do this. 1000%, y'all got to stop letting people do this. All of the anger and the frustration that y'all normally have when it comes to um things going on in the community, y'all need to be showcasing that whenever somebody want to randomly touch y'all hair. Y'all needs to be doing that. Like I said, that same get up and go, that same anger, that same rage, that same voice that we normally hear and that we know. Y'all need to start showcasing that to people that want to come up and be in y'all personal space when y'all taking y'all girls trips and doing all this other type of stuff around the world. Y'all need to have that same energy. That, like I said, that's all I'm saying. That's the only way to literally stop people like this from coming up and doing that to y'all. But that's up for y'all to do.